Hello, beautiful people. I know it's late, but I had to take the puppy for a walkie, and I hadn't made a video in a little bit. Not one like, you know, updating you on stuff. So the truth is, I've been going through a lot of tests, and some of the things I have to test for are pretty scary. Some of the things I've been dealing with have been very difficult. And sometimes in recovery, you have PTSD hallucinations. And you realize people don't know things that you felt were understood. And it's your love language. The last few years, I've changed a bit in the sense that I no longer try to mask. I try to always be authentically me. But that means I am not smiling 24/7. And I'm thinking about things, I don't have any sort of smile. I'm told I look angry when I'm thinking. But I think it's because I have a tendency to do that when I'm thinking. Like I furrow my brow. I'm very much, I've noticed I express my emotions through my forehead, which is why it's good. I have a 5 head. Actually, no, I think I still have a 4 head. Yeah, it's still 4. So, I don't have a 5 head yet. But, you know, I have some weird ancestry, let's put it that way. I am so Habsburg that I have Habsburg. So, and he thought I was angry all the time, and I thought he wasn't seeing everything I was doing. And the truth is, sorry about that, I had to pick up the kids from the park, you know what I mean. So, long story short, my partner didn't know my love language. He didn't know what I did to express my love. He didn't know that was me telling him I love you. It is difficult for me to do typical house cleaning, housekeeping, shopping, laundry. All that stuff is very, very hard for me. I simply can't keep up. That's why I was approved for in-home assistance, because I can't keep up. So now I'm gonna get some help. That's wonderful, but for the last 3 years, he thought I was angry all the time because I was always thinking, working through my trauma, working through my past, reapplying everything I know now to situations then, why things changed, how they changed, because finding out my mother, and let's call it what it is a female psychopath. I know, it keeps getting worse. First she was a narcissist, then she was a sociopath, Machiavellian. And then I learned about female psychopathy. Women who use their beauty, well, when she had it, their feminine wiles to lure people in. My mom checks every box of a female psychopath. I can give you examples of each from my life. I could probably give you 3 stories from each. I am healing from this and learning to not mask, because the masks I learned were mimicking a female psychopath. It's a lot to process. I have CPTSD. Sometimes that causes hallucinations, auditory hallucinations. I was hallucinating arguments. Me and my partner were fighting all the time, and I was convinced he was gonna get rid of me, and I can't survive without him. I can't survive on my own. It's too much. So, I was in a panic. I was on new medicine. I had a bad reaction to that medicine. I had a mast cell activation on that medicine. Leave the cats alone. I was going into a slowly progressing anaphylaxis, and at the same time, the medicine was weakening my muscles, including my lungs and my heart. I have a sinus arrhythmia. My Doppler wasn't good. My TDI is 1.21. Everything else was perfect, but my Doppler was 1.21. And I know mostly only people who have had it and survived, or doctors would understand what that means. I have, on paper, a perfectly healthy heart with a slight arrhythmia. You have an extra half beat. It's from the part of your heart that tells it when to contract. I think they're called the C bands. I've learned a lot about the heart in the last few days. People who on paper have a perfectly fine stress test with no problems, who have equal to or greater than a 1.21 on their DIT, from the first heart incident, they are likely to have major, it was hard and soft attacks. On average, between 2.3 and 0.67 years. I believe it's about 7 months to about, 2 years and 6 weeks or so. This is the warning that people like me who have this arrhythmia, this is their warning. Change things now, or I'm going to kill you. The nice thing is, I no longer have to take that medicine. I am no longer having a mast cell situation. And my diet is practically vegan. I eat very healthy, and tomorrow I start nutrition classes. My heart puts me at a high risk of having a major heart attack before I turn 43. But I'm not going to let it happen, because I heard the warning and I was already doing the right things. Now I just have one more test. It's on Star Wars Day, May 4th. May the 4th be with me, because what they're checking on, I have all the symptoms. They can all be explained by other conditions, but I still have all the symptoms. The causes, it's caused in numerous different ways. Head injury. I've had 2 major concussions that I can remember. Hypothyroidism. I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Thyroiditis. It's an extreme version of hypothyroidism. Trauma. Anxiety. Mothers who smoked marijuana when they were pregnant. And a sinus arrhythmia are all things that can cause this. But one of the leading causes is POTS, of which mine has gotten more and more severe. So they had to check for the worst case scenario. May 4th, I have the scans. May 12th, I get results. Till then, I am rather an anxious mess. But I'm not allowed to be an anxious mess anymore, because I was warned. So, if I'm not on for a little bit, or you only see little shorts of me, know that I am doing well, but I'm making sure that I am doing all I need to, so I can keep on doing it. I love you all, and I am not going anywhere. I've just started. There's no way I'm going to lose myself